register. If you peeled off your headset Saturday, you might have heard fire fickle chants. You see what happened at Penn State this past weekend. I guess I'm just curious your thoughts on how difficult it is to just college football have the longevity that you guys have had here.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm not smiling about any of the circumstances. Smiling, I take my headsets off. I don't listen to anything or anybody. I've learned how to actually not listen to the noise because there's plenty of it, good or bad. But you know, I was throwing my tie on in there and thinking about that a little bit. And to me, probably the one that stands out to me is when Coach Elton got fired at USC. It's been 2 or 3 years ago. Kind of broke the ice, and I was teasing the NFL guys that were here today. Just that, you know, that world's crept down into our world, and it's just a sign of the times. It's the world we're living in right now. It's unfortunate in a lot of ways, I think, and but it's just the world we're living in. It's not going to change. In fact, it's going to change. It's going to get more aggressive. So I think, you know, I just think we live in reactionary times, me personally, and you know, I understand that. I'm not being accusatory or judgmental at all, but we live in reactionary times. So I learned a lot when I was in pro football, 6 years wise, about football and about other things, and I guess maybe that, you know, helps you down the road a little bit. The other thing I'd point out real quick, I haven't heard anything about graduation rates in the last 4 days. So again, it just illustrates where we're at right now, and it's unfortunate.
Go ahead.
We're having a great college experience. I mean, you know, throw that stuff out there too.
Hey, Kirk, Elliot Clough, Hawkeye.
Maybe we've got to change our program goals. I mean, we're all screwed up. Graduation, you know, great experience on campus, and maximizing your football career. Pretty simple, but yeah, maybe have to alter that a little bit.
Hey, Kirk, Elliot Clough, Hawkeye Insider. I know a few years ago Nebraska had a coaching change before they came here, and I don't know if they showed things that maybe you weren't expecting, but I guess how does that change your preparation for Penn State, or does it change it at all?
I think the key thing here, again, as I mentioned, the coordinators, typically, and, you know, head coaches, everything runs through the head coach, needless to say. And decisions on game day run through the head coach too, typically. But philosophically, I can't imagine they're going to change much, and I don't know why they would. They don't need to. But yeah, just, you know, what the reaction is going to be, nobody can predict it. It seems like, you know, recently in our conference they made a change, and that team's done very well. So my guess is these guys are going to come in ready to play, and they've got a really good football team. So, you know, we need to get ready for what I think we're seeing on tape.
Corey.
Hey, Kirk. Corey Rather from the Hawkeye Storm. Kind of a broader question. You probably addressed this in the past. I know some programs, they have a clock management guy, you know, a coach on the staff that takes care of that. Is in the ear of the head coach in those situations. Do you take care of that yourself? Have you switched how you've done that over the years, or what has been your philosophy? Do you rely on those 2-minute situations and a half in the game?
We do have a guy that has, like, you know, the charts, whether it be, you know, go for 2, clock management, how much time's left, when can we kill the clock without, you know, the opponent getting the ball back, all that kind of stuff. When Northwestern's guy broke through and took a knee the other day, you know, smart play, all those kinds of things. We blew that against Minnesota in 15 when LaShawn took that one to the house on a power play, short yards play. We should have gone down there. But anyway, yeah, so we have somebody that has a chart, a firm chart, but then we also have somebody assigned to, like, just, you know, think in the situation out a little bit, and then we all confer as the situations are coming or taking place. Yeah, but you have to. It's almost overwhelming, and yeah, it can give you a real headache. You start thinking about some of the scenarios that can come up. It's really amazing.